Okay, so the first one is the latte bundle, right? And it comes with over 200 different files in it. You have multiple bases for Halloween, Christmas, Easter. You've got your typical coffee things, your ombre designs, all kinds of stuff. There's the little candies that go inside of the coffee cups. And then there's wraps, and you can build your own little badge thing here if you want a special logo on there. There's also like the coffee drizzles inside of it, because I really like the ones, like, I personally love caramel all inside of my drink. So like I was trying to create that with this, but with the Halloween things, I definitely wanted to add in some like green slime and like blood looking things, you know? So there's those coffee drizzles, and then we've got the toppers and straws, and there's these toppings, pretty basic. Then some more festive toppings. These 4th of July patriotic ones are actually multiple pieces, so you can kind of add what you want and don't add whatever you don't want. We've also got these toppers. There's flower toppers for the spring. We've got more specific toppers here, a little bit for Halloween, graduation, and then beaded garland that you can kind of like edit so that you can make your own like little bracelets for your cups. Not saying that like this was like necessary or anything, but I just felt like it was cute, like, and it looked adorable, so I wanted to add that in there. And today I dropped the succulent bundle, and the succulent bundle has 18 different succulent designs, like the top cactus parts, right? And then we also have a ton of different pots and colors for these pots, so you can kind of mix and match. So these are the two bundles that I'm going to show you how to mess with, and you are going to want some kind of editing program. You don't necessarily have to have Photoshop. I'm going to be using it in Canva. I have Photoshop, but you don't need it for this. So I'm going to upload some of these designs. Actually, I think I have some already in there because I was creating graphics earlier. So I'm going to pull up Canva to show you how you can, play with these things and the different stuff that you can do with these build your bundles. So I'm over on Canva. The thing that I enjoy doing, 1 minute, let me adjust this. So for sublimation designs, I start my sublimation designs on a 15 by 15 document. I don't remember why, but it was just, I felt like this was the biggest document, just to make sure that no matter what ended up happening, because you've got like all the fancy stuff that goes off the edges, I wanted it to fill up the entire page, and 15 by 15 just seemed perfect for that. So I started with a 15 by 15 blank document. In order to get there, you go to canva.com, you go up to create a design, and you come over to the custom size, create a design. Let me move this again. Alright, so canva.com. Over to the right hand side, you're going to click on that purple button, and you're going to hit create a design. This drop down menu thingy is going to pop up, right? You're going to go down to custom size. When you do this, it is important that you change the pixels right here to inches, because if you type in 15 by 15 first and then you change it to inches, it is going to keep the pixels format. So then you're going to have to type the stuff in again. So change this first. Go to inches and then do 15 by 15, create a new design. It's going to dump you into a blank canvas like this. Once we are here, you can start uploading the different graphics. So I'm going to pull in, I should have some of my coffee stuff, but I don't know how far down it goes. So I've been messing around with like making my thumbnails for my gaming things and making some notebooks so that I could keep track of some of my game stuff. So I've got a bunch of different pictures in here. We'll just start with the succulents. I'll show you how to do that. So let me pull up. I'll just import everything, the ones that I'm going to use again. So your coffee bundle is going to look like this whenever you unzip it. There's going to be different folders inside of there. You've got your coffee base, the candies. You've got the drizzles, the sleeves, the toppings, the straws, and charms. Inside of each one of these things is going to be everything that is included in that particular folder, and then some of them are broken down even further. Like we've got the actual holidays that I did design for. This one is pretty basic. There's the different sleeves in here, and then specifically holiday sleeves. So I'm going to drag this over here, and on the blank document I'm just going to drop in a couple of bases. I'm going to do not that one. Just do this little base chai. So you have these 3 bases. Now that they're on screen, I'm gonna bring in some tops for these. So I'm gonna go to the coffee toppings folder, and I'm gonna drag in topping cream. And move that. We'll drag in a fruit topping one because I think it's just so cute. Like, I love that. It's so colorful. I kind of want to do more of those fruits, and we'll do this Valentine's Day one because that is also cute. So once you have your base and then the top thing, right, there's also like this top, and then I've got a flat top. I'll just pull in all of those so I can specifically show you. So here is flat top, and then the dome, and then just cream. So I'll get rid of this and this, bring all of our pieces back. I'm going to shrink these down so that they fit on the screen. I'm gonna move these up here. I'm gonna put this pink one in the front. No, this one. So, quick Canva tip, right? When you are playing around with things and it's like everything is overlapping each other, you can either right click it and do a arrange and then send it backwards or to the back, or you can actually hold control and the like book brackets, the hard brackets. I don't know what those are technically called. Open and closing brackets. I don't know. But you can hit those and move the graphics, because the more things you add to this, the harder it's going to be to keep track of everything. So that is just something to keep in mind. So these were all designed to maintain the same like stroke and everything, regardless of where it is in the design. So everything should be proportionate to each other. I need to move this. So resizing the stuff, you shouldn't see any kind of like weird heaviness on some areas. There shouldn't be anything like that. I think that I did decent in making sure that nothing like that happened. So I'm going to resize this one also by dragging those handles. And then this guy needs to come to the front, all the way to the front. And we're going to size him back down. So we've got the 3 lids, toppers, I guess. So we got the 3 toppers and then the 3 cups, the base cup things. I'm going to bring in different drizzles in the candies and things like that. And you can edit these to an extent inside of Canva. You can change some of the colorings in them. I'll show you. There's no guarantee that everything is going to work perfectly because I didn't design it with that in mind. But let's say we bring in this purple straw. I don't know why I picked purple, but we bring in a purple straw and we size it to go behind this coffee cup. Actually, I'm gonna flip this so that it's over here. No. So I'm gonna have the other straw over there and I don't want it to get weird, super crowded. So we've got this straw. I'm going to go up to edit image and I'm going to try to find, here it is, color mix. So you can mess with the hues in it some to get you a different result. Now, I didn't include a massive amount of colors for the straws. So if you're looking to kind of expand even more, like beyond what I provided, you can do that. If you were to open these things up in like Photoshop or a heavier like program like that, I think GIMP is also one. Ooh, hold on. I had to let the dog in. My bad. Alright, so if you were to open this up in like a heavier photo editing program, I really want to say that GIMP is the free version of Photoshop, but you will have a lot more control over this entire process. But this one is free, unless like you pay for the Canva Pro thing, which is like I think $10 a month. You don't have to in order to do what I'm going to show you. But yeah. So got this, messing around with the color selections and hues and things like that. You can achieve different results beyond the 200 that I provided, right? I'm going to pull in the small straw because this is something that I thought was really cute. For these toppers, like the flat toppers with just a little straw sticking out of it, I included little straw charms. I saw like on Etsy people selling like resin, 3D resin toppers, like specifically the ones that I remember are the Mickey Mouse heads that go around the shawls, and then also the wizard hats. And I was like, I need to have those in my life. I didn't buy them because I don't like to buy anything, but I wanted to have them in this bundle because they're so cute. So I do have some toppers like that. I got like a pumpkin. There are a couple of like Christmas, main holidays. So you just resize those to kind of fit it. You can also stack a couple of them. I don't really have anything other than the hearts that are really like That would really be cute stacked, but I mean, it's an option if that is something that you want. So I'm going to grab some more toppings. I think since we've got pink there, I'll bring in some flowers. Then the pumpkin seems so out of place. So all of this stuff is really just going to be you resizing using those Canva handles, the circles and the circles, because these will cut the design down, like crop it. So using the circles will adjust it however you want. So I'm going to bring a couple more leafy things in here. So we've got that one. I was just thinking like how it's not that it looks bad. I'm just picturing like an actual real life coffee that would have flowers on it. And it's kind of weird to me because I don't think I'd be into a coffee having flowers. But I don't know. I don't like how that one is looking there. Let's just put it here. Or down here. I should... Oh, actually, we're going to swap this out. I'm gonna put this pink one in the front because it's cute. And this is like a whole flower thing. So sending that to the back. Maybe not that big. Dropping some of these flowers around this little main piece here. I don't hate it. Like, I'm not over the top in love with it, but also I don't despise it. So I'm just going to call that a win because I could mess with this so long. I am going to take this pumpkin out though because now it just looks weird. I'm going to bring in the drizzles. Or some beads. So I feel like we need some beads now. On some of these other ones. Like this one. So here is where those hot dog handles would come in handy. These beads, I drew them to go on top of like the whipped creamy part. So they're different sizes. Like the top one is a little bit smaller than that bottom one, and it won't necessarily translate well to the cups. But if you use the handles and just crop out certain parts, it is a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead, crop that out, and just move these around some. And what's cool with that is you can actually pull in additional beaded garland to kind of have an entirely custom little wrap. I'll show you really quick. So like, you know, there's two different color garland bead thingies around one coffee cup. So there's options. And then of course you can go over to the top over here, right? And go to color mix and mess with the hues and things like that. So there are options. There's definitely options. I think I might bring in another flower. Yeah, because the other toppings are like shells, which I don't think is gonna go with these flowers. I wonder if we can get a lighter blue flower by going to that edit image. So color mix. Ooh. Nope, not there. Oh man, I lost it. No! Pull this up. Bring this guy back to the front. Edit image. Arctic. I don't want to keep hitting it. There we go. I'm going to take out this purple one. Both of these. And bring in this purple one. And this flower. That'll work. That's fine. I'm cool with this. For this ombre looking thing back here, I'm gonna see if there is a way using that color mix, if we can switch it up just a little bit. I know that I have ombres for latte bases, but I don't know if I'm gonna have exactly the one that I am looking for. So I have orange, which I think is going to be too dark. I'll just leave it like it is. Let me bring in... Actually, I'm going to take that out and bring in one of these Easter ones. So, got pink. I'll bring in this green Easter. And move this to the back. And it's too big. I feel like this cup definitely needs to be bigger. It just does not look the same. Nope, too big. That's fine. I'm gonna select both of these copy bases, do the positions, and align them on the bottom. This is, I want to keep messing with it, but I also don't want to. I feel like I could spend all day messing with this, and I'm not gonna do anything after that with this, like, so I don't want to. Ooh, it's so tough. Go to the base drizzles. I think I'm gonna pull in this pastel. Do I like that in here on this one? Maybe not. 4 candies. Got Halloween and like holiday candies, but I don't think that's gonna work here. So maybe bring in the blue one and see if we can change the color of this once it's loaded. So edit image. Then color mix. It looks like slime. Like the ghosty slime. I'm just gonna go back to the pastel one. It's fine. And I will use that control and the hard open bracket to send it backwards. So there's that. I don't think I like the beads around that cup because it's just it's a boring cup. Like in comparison with the other things that are going on. Like this cup is just boring. The base of it, it's just a regular base chai. I'll pull in maybe now is a good time to do one of those ombres. I feel like I need some pastel ombres in here. Cause it's definitely dark. Like, not dark. It's just, it is so, it's bright. There's nothing wrong with it. Just, it doesn't fit the vibe. Fade? Is it gonna fade it enough so that it doesn't stand out so much? It's like a muted, like spooky color, kind of. I think this one might be as close as I'm gonna get. But that also means it's still so dark compared to like the pastel green and that pastel pink. I think I need to add pastel ombre into this bundle. Leave it to a live video to tell me where I was lacking. Yay! Pastel ombre. Base. Okay, so we'll add that to the bundle. Man, I feel so full. Like that should have been in there. Like looking at it and seeing that I created other pastel things, like I feel like that was just so silly of me to like leave out, and I feel terrible for leaving that out. I also feel terrible that this is like a live video and I'm realizing like, wow, actually you kind of goofed up, man. Why would you not do that? Live. I don't want this to like deter me from like continuing to do lives, because I feel like this is a lot easier than me jumping on like an edited video and then going through the process of editing the video, because all of these things come up when I'm recording the videos. But I feel like it would be a lot less embarrassing when I come across mistakes like this. And not that this was like a mistake. I feel bad for leaving out an entire ombre cup set, because it could have been used, especially for the Easter. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna take all these beads though, because I don't like them in there. I'm going to... We need... I want something around that candy. Maybe... I could put glitter. Not glitter. Not glitter. I could put sprinkles inside of here, because I do have sprinkles. We'll do... Yeah, because the fruits that I have are like citrusy fruits, which don't necessarily go with that purple unless I just change the purple. But let me find these sprinkles. Or I could add a sleeve to it and I would cover up. It would cover up my mistake. So bring in this gold sleeve. Send it backwards. Not all the way. I want to see if there's a better color if I go to color mix that kind of flows with what is here right now. Maybe. Come on. Catch up. There we go. And I'll bring in these little polka dots. It's so bright compared to like the rest of it. I think it's just the it's that purple. It could also be the yellow because the yellow is just so in your face. I guess this video is good to show like the amount of like back and forth that you could possibly do. Like it doesn't always what you think is going to look good when you throw it on there. It doesn't necessarily look good or work the way that you thought that it would. And like it's okay because you could just make adjustments. And I'm gonna change this cup though because it's still bright. Just too bright. I feel like the eye is drawn more to that cup and it's like it's not that it's a bad cup, it's just so insignificant to like the rest of the stuff. I think I might have to change the cup. But that's cool though. I go with fade. I don't want to get rid of, I'm just gonna get rid of it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm bringing I'm just bringing this one. Take that out completely. We'll lift all the stuff. Let's just send it to the back. I think these flowers are too big. Nope. Alright, so once you get your whole design set up, however you want to do it, let me go ahead and make a succulent one so I could show you what that would look like. And I already had those things in here. So you pull in whatever pots that you want to pull in, resize them down to fit the area that you are trying to like cover, right? And this is another one of those things where you can use that edit image tool, go over to like the photogenic or the color mix and kind of play around with the different hues and things like that. The color palette that I did for this one was very much so neutral, like muted greens and blues. I did include like one really bright pink pot, and after I like saved it out, I'm like, wow, I'm gonna go for a neutral palette. So if you guys need like brighter colors, you know, just let me know and I'd be happy to make those. But I went for a neutral kind of thing so that those succulents could really stand out. So I'm going to drop in some of these different cactuses that we've got. Resize these things down. Maybe this guy is going to be here. I think that these pots are too big. So I need to size all of these things back down. Using those open brackets, the hard open brackets, just send the things to the back, or right click it and do send to back. So those are the two build your bundles, and it's literally really easy to upload all of these PNG files into Canva and like toy around with this stuff. And then from here, you guys can use the elements inside of Canva and add additional stuff to this, whether that's text or more backgrounds, like, because I like glitter. If you want to add, for whatever reason, actually not on this one, you want to add, a pink, sparkly pink background to these cups. Now you've got that will print out on your overall design thing. Add just literally whatever you want to this to make it just completely unique to you. You can do all of that stuff inside of Canva relatively easy. I don't want that one. No. Alright, so I could continue to mess with this. Like, honestly, Canva is a really awesome tool. I know that a lot of people hate on it. Like, a lot of graphic designers in particular hate on it because they feel like it undervalues what they're doing. And as someone that spent too much money on a graphic design degree, I can appreciate their viewpoint, but also at the same time, I'm lazy and I don't want to have to spend an insane amount of time doing something. And if there's something out there that's like going to cut my work time in half, I'm about that, because there's a million other things that I'd rather do. Like, not that like I hate doing design work, it's just I could be making other stuff, or I could be playing video games, or I could be contemplating the next greatest thing. I just don't want to spend hours trying to reinvent the wheel when there's a bunch of awesome templates that I could just pull from. I feel like it's easier. Doesn't necessarily make it like the best thing, because there are definitely times where Photoshop or like a heavy photo editing program is going to come in handy. But absolutely use what is available. Don't make your life harder. It doesn't need to be. Control Alt all the way to the back. I still don't like that back there. Oh, no, not that one. Alright, so just gonna take this circle out because I'm just not feeling it. Then you can add text. So they do have, inside of Canva, they do have different texts that are ready to go, right? There's a lot of cool templates that you can pull from, like this one, and just edit your text. Some of these are going to require that you have the Canva Pro thing, which it's $10, and if you're going to be messing around inside of Canva, I recommend it because you get access to like all of the things, and it just makes sense for me anyways to spend that extra $10 instead of trying to find the perfect whatever. I am a hard Canva like supporter. Just anything that makes my life easier, I'm about it. So add your text here, or just spring is here. I don't know what that was. Spring is here. I'm just gonna use glow. I would not put this as an actual cup design. I don't like that. But my goodness, the feeling cute thing. Not that you leave it as feeling cute, but like that feeling cute thing and like that pastel cup thingy, that's kind of cute. I feel like in a different world, in a different context, it'd make a really cute cup. But yeah, add text, add more graphics, create really awesome things with this stuff easily inside of Canva. Just throw the kitchen sink at it. I'm just kidding. Don't add so much stuff where it's like, holy crap. But yeah, throw the kitchen sink at it. Whatever you feel like is necessary. Because these things were built with you in mind and knowing that everyone has their own like taste and everything and their own niche that they're like catering to. So it's great. All of this. I do like this thingy though. I'm gonna add this to my favorites. So that's nice. Also that is too. Canva has so many nice things inside of it. Like that are good for so many. Like that gold flower there. I want to do something with that. And these. Not all of this needs to be on this thing. But like there's a lot of cute stuff in there that now I wish I was doing another video so that I could mess with these. I think that's it. There's a lot of cool things that you guys can do with these graphics to make them uber unique to you and your target audience and your niche and all that stuff. When you're done creating whatever concoction that you got, right, go up to the top right hand side and go to share. I'm going to show you really quick how I would go about saving this out so that it's like ready for sublimation printing. So top right corner, share. We're going to go down to download. Change this, right, the file type from PNG to PDF print. This is going to give you great results. Chef's kiss. It comes out in 300 DPI and RGB, which is still really weird to me that it's RGB when the printer itself is a CMYK. but I'm not here to judge it. If your specific needs require like a CMYK right here, you can also do that, but that's in Canva Pro, which may be another reason for you to subscribe to Canva Pro, because it's cool and you get access to more stuff like PNG downloads from here. So download this, right? And it's downloading 2 of them. Dang it. But yeah, download it, print it off, and it comes out great. I don't know what else I could say about that. The saving out part is so unbelievably easy and straightforward. Just, I don't know. If you guys have any like specific things that I need to add to these bundles, clearly I'm lacking on pastel ombres. So I'm gonna be working on that and updating the bundle for that, or maybe I'll like make an expansion. So I don't know if I want to mess with opening that bundle again, but I'll make some pastel ombres. And if you guys can think of anything else that you would want inside of these bundles, let me know and I will get those together. And if you can think of another like if you can think of a different like build a bundle setup that you would be interested in that gives you the freedom to customize it, because that's the biggest thing here, is just being able to change whatever you want and not have what everyone else on the market has. Because if you're selling your crafts, you kind of got to stick out, and this is one way to stand out, because no one is gonna have this. Like they would have literally had to have purchased my bundle and put it together the exact same way, and that's assuming a lot. So there's a high chance, like the probability that anyone is gonna have anything close to what you've got is so low. So you're gonna be balling. I'm going to try to get more consistent in the lives, because I think it'd be easier so I don't have to edit, but we will see. Let me know if you guys are interested in more lives. It's been a mess. And I think I guess that's the beauty of the live, because it doesn't always work the way that it should. So that is interesting and kind of nerve-wracking, because I would have cut out so much of this video and narrowed it down to like a 5-minute thing. So if you're still here watching this, even on the replay, congratulations. Thank you so much for just enjoying 50 minutes of pure mess. Pure mess. I will catch you guys on the next live tutorial, I guess. We'll see. I'll try to do the notebooks, creating notebooks inside of Canva live on Wednesday, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. So much is up in the air. I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday, and yeah, I'm gonna put the links for these 2 pieces down in the comments below. Have a great day.